everybody. Welcome to an absolutely gorgeous day here in northern Michigan. Gorgeous sunshine, as you can tell. Hopefully the shadows aren't too bad right now. I have got so much good information here for you today that I don't even know where to begin. It's just been a really great day here at the SnowmanCam. I think what I'll do is kind of work off my notes here and then kind of wing it like I do every day. But I wanted to start out, first of all, just by thanking some folks here, and then I'll tell you the good news. I'd like to thank these folks that have donated in the last day here, and it's been a real good day. I'll start out by thanking Thomas Miller from Saginaw, Michigan. And Thomas let us know that he's donating this in memory of his mom, who recently passed away at the age of 99. And he said his mother for the last few years has really been enjoying the SnowmanCam. So he wanted to donate that in her memory. So Thomas, thank you very much, and we're certainly sorry for your loss. Also like to thank Charlie Ramirez from Findlay, Ohio, made a purchase in the store. Thank you very much, Charlie. And when I sent you back the email, I said your item would be going out today. It's actually going to go out tomorrow, but I'm sure you'll have that within a few days. A big thank you to Rich and Louise Rosen from Manchester, New Jersey. They made a very significant donation, which they have. This isn't the first time they've made very significant donations, and I'll tell you about the significance of that as we go down here. Also like to thank Jackie Christie from Liberty Center, Ohio. Jackie, thank you very much. She not only made a donation, but she sent us 2 t-shirts. And one of the t-shirts Woody will be wearing during the pond construction, and then the other t-shirt will go on him once the pond is done. And I won't tell you what the t-shirts are. You'll have to see them, but they're going to be very appropriate. And Jackie, we thank you very much for the t-shirts and for your generous donation. Also like to thank Linda Taylor from Manning, South Carolina. I know you've heard me mention Linda a lot. She made another great donation, and actually I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Linda here later. But Linda, thank you very much for that. Also like to thank Susan McKay, and Susan is down under in Australia, and we wind up getting actually 3 donations. Susan helps us out every single month with a monthly contribution. We received that. Then she made a contribution for Richard's Pond, which we received that. And then she made another contribution for Richard's Pond, and that's in memory of her mom, Mavis Atha, who passed away last month. And her mom lived in Kincumber, Australia. So Susan, we're definitely sorry for your loss. Many of you know Susan. She's the one that actually grabs our video every single day that we either are here doing an update, or if there's maybe a significant event with a bear or something very interesting with the animal, she'll grab that and upload them to our Facebook page. And also she makes them so I can grab them and put them on our YouTube page, which I'm going to try to start doing that again. I have not been doing it because I could not grab hers and then upload them. I couldn't, our computer or our bandwidth here just would not allow me to download it and upload. I couldn't even download it, much less even attempt to upload it. So Susan, thank you very much for what you do for us every day. And again, we're very sorry for the loss of your mom here last month. And okay, next I'd like to thank Doug and Dawn Dean from Lake City, Iowa. We really appreciate your help towards Richard's Pond. Also want to say thank you to Patty Mazub. She's somebody that donates to us on a monthly basis, and we received that today. So Patty, thank you very much. Also helping us out monthly is Malcolm Stewart from Oshawa, Ontario. We thank you very much, you and your wife, for your continued monthly support. Also like to thank John Price from Flint, Michigan, and John also helps us out monthly, and we received that today. I'd like to thank Matt and Diane Danaskis from Lake Orion, Michigan, made a donation towards Richard's Pond. I'd also like to thank Chris Ferris from Salina, Kansas, made a donation towards Richards Pond. Also would like to thank Dennis and Jamie Booth down in Jacksonville, Florida, I think originally from Hazel Park, Michigan, and they're making a donation in memory of their son Seth Beasley, and they are now living in, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, but maybe Semmes, Alabama, Semmes. I apologize if I'm not getting that right, but thank you very much, and we certainly appreciate your help, and also would like to express our sorry, I've got so much going on here today I can't even think sometimes when I'm trying to wing it, but we're definitely sorry for your loss, the loss of your son there. We'd also like to thank Sally, I think it's pronounced Gordier, and from Afton, Michigan. Thank you very much, Sally, for helping us out. Sally's also somebody that I know contributes to our Facebook page, and she can also be seen in the chat room at SnowmanCam.com. All right. I also want to just read a couple of letters here that we received today with donations. This first one is this is from Jackie Christie in Ohio, Liberty City, Ohio, and she's the one that sent the T-shirts in. It says, "Hope you like the T-shirts and they fit Woody. Also sending another donation for the pond. You guys are great. Take care, Jackie." And she said it was okay to mention her name, and I really appreciate that when people let me know that it is okay to mention their name and that it's okay to add their name to the website. In fact, speaking of that, while I'm thinking about it, if you could check out Richard's Pond page where everybody has donated towards that, please check to make sure that I've got all your information correct, that I've got your name spelled right, your location right. You'll see a lot of folks on there. I don't have a location for them because that was not sent in when you made your donation. So if you could take a look at that, I would just like to have complete information, because all those names, every single person that's donated, is going to wind up not only being permanently on the website, but we're going to have a plaque here that when visitors come, they can actually take a look at it and see just how many people have donated to this project. So I'd appreciate it if you would take a look at that page and make sure I've got it right. Also, again, I mentioned Matt and Diane Danaskis from Lake Orion. And, okay, I guess I thought there was a note in there, but there wasn't. Okay. Also, we received a donation, which I mentioned, Chris Ferris from Salina, Kansas. And he put a little note in here that it's for Richard's Pond. It says, "Hello, Ken. I love the Snowman Cam. In 2017, my life changed. For 20 years, I tossed newspapers. I got colon cancer, and everything changed. I am cancer-free, but can't throw papers anymore. At night, I love watching the animals." So definitely good news there, Chris, that you are now cancer-free. Congratulations on that. And thank you very much for your help with Richard's Pond. Okay, I've got one last one here. And this is from Norman Allen, which Norman has been just a great supporter of this whole project. Has helped us out many times. Has made a couple more donations, and that I had mentioned that these were for relatives of his, Dennis and Jamie Booth, in memory of Seth Beasley from Alabama. So this is just the note explaining who that person is, and that they had passed away 3 years ago, originally from Hazel Park. So thank you very much. We appreciate that, Norman. All right, let's see what else I've got here in my notes. Boulders. We are almost all set with boulders. We've only got a couple more days. Friday is going to be the cutoff. And I actually received a message from Linda Taylor that she actually bought some more boulders. So I'm not sure. I'd have to actually call Ann, even myself, to find out. But if you're interested in getting in on the last time, because this will be it as of Friday, it'll be cut off, and we'll set up shipment, and hope to have that truck completely full. One way or the other, we're going to have the truck completely full. But if you would like to help us out on that, you can contact Ann directly. And if you go to our website, SnowmanCam.com, click on the Richards Pond page and kind of scroll down to where you see a link for, I got to get this right, Blue Star Landscaping. And if you click on that, it'll take you to their website, and you'll be able to get a phone number there. And if you call that, Ann is the gal that answers the phone. Just tell her you're interested in purchasing some boulders for the SnowmanCam, and she will tell you the size that are left are $120 for a ton of rocks. And so let her know if you'd like to purchase a ton or two, and she can tell you even if there's any room left in the truck. And like I said, one way or the other, the truck is going to be filled Friday, and we will be all set on boulders. Let's see, a couple other things I wanted to mention. You may have seen me, or at least heard me. We've got one big stump left out here, and when they were taking the trees down, they tried to take it out and couldn't. And I have a small Kubota tractor with a small backhoe on it, and I was standing out here for probably 5 minutes yesterday just kind of staring at that stump, and Brenda came out and she says, "Why don't you just take it out of there?" And I said, I don't know if I can. I don't know if the equipment can handle it. And she said, you know you got to do it. You know you got to try. So I thought, all right. So I did, and I was out here, I don't know, maybe hour and a half or so yesterday, and digging around, breaking roots, but this thing is just huge. Danny came over this morning with a come-along and some chain and 2x4s, and boy, we just couldn't get it to budge. So I did talk with somebody with a backhoe, and hopefully they'll be able to stop by and pop that out. If not, last case resort will be when Waterplow comes with the excavator to dig the pond. I'm hoping they can get that out of the way. So yeah, it's kind of like an iceberg. There's so much under that you don't see that causes the problems when you try to work with it. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to mention too. I totaled up. In fact, let me just tell you the great news before I forget. That would be awful if I got all the way through it. We hit our goal. You guys hit the goal. You hit the goal that we set for Richards Pond, and the timing is absolutely amazing. Today, in fact, the bank called because there was they had to do something to release the funds to Waterpaw. So the check cleared today, and on this exact day, your donations covered that. It covered the balance of the pond itself. So that is unbelievable. I mean, I hope everybody out there give yourself a big hand, because I know they say God provides. He doesn't give you more than you need. He doesn't give you less than you need, and His timing is always right. And you know, you get nervous along the way, wondering, because we went ahead and we made the commitment that we were going to do this pond, you know, hoping that that folks would help us, and you guys did. I mean, 187 people donated. We received donations from $5 up to several people donated in excess of $1,000 towards the project, which is just absolutely amazing. In those donations, if you go to Richards Pond page and scroll through and look at them, you'll see they've come from all walks of life, from probably all over the world. And I can't even express how much we appreciate the help that you guys have given us. The last conversation that Brenda and I had with Richard, it was just before his surgery. We went down to see him, and the very last thing he told us was he was going to get through that surgery, and he was going to come here, and we were going to build this pond. And we were looking forward to doing that. Of course, it wasn't going to be probably the significant. In fact, I know it wasn't going to be. And Richard said, I'm going to pay for it. And of course I said, no, you're not. You can come and help, but you're not going to pay for it. He said, I'm going to pay for it. I'm going in, I'm having the surgery, I'm going to be out in 10 days, and I'm going to get better, and we're going to come up here, and we're going to get this done. And that was about 3 months ago. And we lost Richard about a month after that. But Richard was a man of faith. I know where he is right now. I know he's watching this. And I know he's got a big smile on his face. And yeah, heaven gained a great soul, that's for sure, because I'm sure Richard's up there talking to Jesus and talking to God, and I know he's got a lot of great ideas for him, because he certainly had a lot of great ideas for me over the years. But I just wanted to mention that, getting back to Linda from South Carolina, she has purchased some very neat gifts, and I want it to be a surprise, so I don't want to tell you, but absolutely everybody who has donated to this project is going to get one. And we're still working out the logistics of how they're going to be shipped and that type of thing, but we'll work that out. So anybody who has donated any amount, whether it was $5 or whether it was in excess of $1,000, you're going to get this item. And anyone who's a SnowmanCam fan is going to appreciate it. And then anybody who has donated at least $50 is going to receive one of Connie Scott, she's from Texas, magnet. And you've seen something similar on our website that she's made that we've sold. But you're going to receive it because it's something very special. It was something that Richard wanted her to do. And it's actually a red, white, and blue, very patriotic snowman refrigerator magnet. And like I said, everybody who's donated 50 or more will be getting one of those from us too. And those are something very special. Richard had planned on getting those to sell as a fundraiser for Memorial Day and for the 4th of July and for Veterans Day. But we decided that we wanted to instead do it this way to help get the pond built. So watch for those. We haven't sent any of them out yet because we want to get everything done so I can sit down and concentrate and make sure that I have all the correct information. So please, if you've made a donation of $50 or more, you might want to just check, depending on how if you send it by check, I've got your address, but if you've done it by PayPal, sometimes you don't share your address information. So if you don't, if you could send that to me, because we want to make sure that everybody that has donated $50 or more receives one of those. And you'll actually receive both. You'll receive the gift from Linda in South Carolina, and then you'll receive the magnet from Connie. All right. Let's see. Well, I want to thank the people from EarthCam as always. You guys do a great job of keeping us up and live and running. We appreciate what you do every day. I appreciate all the people that watch us on the EarthCam app and also on the EarthCam site itself, on our EarthCam page. And we appreciate it too as you continue to post pictures in the Hall of Fame, and also that you give us a like. I see we're over 40,000 likes right now, and that's our #1 way of getting new people from around the world to find out about the SnowmanCam. So thank you very much. We appreciate that. Definitely appreciate all the people that have liked our Facebook page, and also the folks that have joined our Facebook fans group. And so welcome. It's great to have you. I think if you haven't already found out, you will pretty soon, that it's a great community of folks, a lot of very talented people from around the world that offer content. They spend a lot of time putting things together, whether it's cartoons or pictures or videos or what have you. There's just a lot of great things going on there, and a lot of neat exchange. And make sure when you join that you do introduce yourself. I know a lot of folks have joined and haven't done that yet. But introduce yourself and give other folks in the community a chance to welcome you and give them that pleasure. We'd appreciate that. Also, too, I want to mention I'd like to mention our YouTube page. And again, I'm hopefully going to be able to start updating that again. I think a few days ago I was able to upload things there. The only way I can do it is to go into town where there's high-speed internet. But I'm hoping to be able to do that daily again as Susan Susan McKay from Australia, she uploads those to Facebook. I'll start adding those to our page. So if you haven't subscribed to our page, you'll want to do that. If you go to SnowmanCam.com, there's a YouTube link at the top of the page. That takes you right into our page there. You don't have to hunt around or search for us. It's real easy. A little box will pop up and ask if you want to subscribe. If you hit OK on that, you'll be notified through your YouTube app if you use that, or when you sign into your YouTube page, of anything new from us. So it's a great way for new people to find out why we're doing what we're doing, what this is all about. You'll see behind the scenes video, so you can tell what I'm seeing, which is completely different from what you're seeing, and you just get a better sense of what this is all about. So again, our YouTube page is the place to go for that. And I think I've covered everything in my notes. I'm afraid to wing it too much anymore here. But again, thank you to everybody. The great news, if you didn't hear it, was we hit our goal. We've raised enough. We've covered our expenses to water paw, and it fell. We received the money exactly on the day that we needed it to cover the check today. So, praise be to God for that. Praise be to everybody out there who have blessed us with your support. We just could not appreciate it more. And we're getting very excited because 2 weeks from yesterday is when ground is going to break. In fact, I expect to see David from Waterpaw out here any day now, marking out the area so his crew, when they get here, know exactly where to start digging. And I hope to have that stump out of there before they get here. I'd like to get the stump out of there, the hole filled back in, and kind of get it kind of neatened up so he can come in and start getting it marked. So that's what's on the agenda here. So it's exciting. Of course, as always, we'll be broadcasting live, so you guys will be able to watch it from start to finish. I'll keep you posted on our Facebook page and also on our Twitter page, just as a reminder, when work is going to get started. So I think that's everything I wanted to cover. If I forgot something, I'll come back out. I'm sure I did. But again, check out our Facebook page for latest updates, YouTube page to find out what's going on here, what's happened here. And I think that's all. All right. Well, thanks. Sorry, I've just got overwhelmed today. And I'm going to get out of here. Have a great day, everybody.